Material value provides only physical comfort, not mental comfort. Some of my friends, I notice, very rich, I think a billionaire or millionaire. As a person, very unhappy person, not to worry. Deep inside, loneliness and depression. So therefore, material value alone will not produce happy person. Happy person, material value, provide physical comfort. Then certain mental sort of principle, mental thinking provide mental peace, inner peace. So that must go through education. Education. That education also, secular education. Secular, that's very essential. Now India, 1,000 years, idea of secularism, because of this continent, last, I think, over 3,000 years, multi-religious community. So the secularism, concept of secular has come. So according some might say, Indian friend, they say secularism also includes respect, non-believer. Not only respect all different religious traditions, but also respect non-believers as individuals or what's their view. They must respect. So that I think very, very fit for, let's say, the secular education about moral ethics. Now this is general picture. Now I go to India. Of course, my own knowledge is very limited. Firstly, I cannot read different sort of books about the other country or other culture. My English vocabulary very limited. And on top of that, I'm lazy. So when I read some book, try to read book, and then some new word come, which I do not want, I do not understand. Then quite lazy to open dictionary. Then usually stop. Even if you go through certain books, you see because of the word which I do not know, so I cannot get the full picture like that. So my knowledge is very, very limited. However, it looks among Egyptian civilization. Then Chinese civilization. Then as an Indus Valley civilization. See, it seems Indus Valley civilization, I think eventually is developed. Most profound thinkers, I think, are produced from this continent. There's no question. Great thinker among non-Buddhist and also among Buddhist. So these, I think in Indian civilization, original Indian civilization, as a result, this country last almost now 3,000 years, the concept of non-violence, ahimsa, developed. With that, religious harmony, mutual respect, also you see, something living in this country. So India's constitution also, you see, based on secularism, respect for all religions. Sometimes in the West, some people, the concept of secular appears something little negative towards religion. This country, according to Indian understanding about secularism, not at all like that. Respect all religions. also respect non-believer. And then perhaps I think maybe some political reasons, but non-alignment. That also is some sort of impact from the 1,000-year-old India's non-violent principle. So in any way, this country, and then I think because of these sort of reasons, these were the traditions, ahimsa, and religious harmony, or secularism. I think India, compare our neighboring states, this country, much peaceful, much stable. Sometimes I feel Indian Muslims are quite fortunate. They have a lot of problems now, Sunni and Shia. I think Indian Shia, much safe. Isn't it? I think 2 years ago, I met one Romanian in Jodhpur. He told me he carried some research work about India's religious harmony. He mentioned he visited one village, Muslim village. Village means few thousand population must be there. So he found 3 Hindu families in Muslim village. No fear. Completely sort of friendship with the rest of the Muslim community. So that's India. Of course, occasionally, you see, on newspaper, sometimes you see mentioned, some Hindu birds, some Christian missionary workers, and some Hindu, you see, also using as such attacked some Muslims. All like that. That's, of course, understandable. I always say, around big human population, some mischievous people always there. They take for granted. So these mischievous people's sort of activities always happen. But these cannot represent the whole India. India is still religious harmony, still there. Very living tradition. I always proud to mention to other countries. India is a living example. All major world religious traditions live together. In television level, in the past also some sort of argument, but very peacefully, with respect, with admiration. One time, Dr. Advani told me, the rest of the Indians from the school of thought criticized about Charvaka sort of school of thought, which is nihilism. But you should refer those people who keep Charvaka philosophy, refer them rishi, sage. So that means philosophical viewpoint, disagreement, argument. But as a person, respect. So true democratic principle, 1,000 years already. Okay? So India, truly living example where all religious traditions can live together and basic sort of way of life, basic sort of thinking is non-violent principle. So India, I think in modern time, not only population side, but you see these because of the ideology or these because of the tradition, I think very, very important. Now, my main point, India, during British rule, I think British colonialists, I think introduced modern education and also say English language. I think that really gives lots of advancement opportunity. Right. Meantime, India got independence not through violence, but through talk. So, still your relation with your former colonialist, still very good relations. I think some of the colonial sort of area in Africa or different country, it seems under British colonialism rule seems, I think, better education and through that way more mature. Of course, I am not making sort of comparison the French colonialist or Dutch colonialist or anything like that, Belgian colonialist, Portuguese colonialist. I'm not talking to these, I'm not making some comparison, but those something like that. So in any way, so modern education in this country, I think quite good, still progressing. Now, meantime, the moral values, these things seem to see a little bit neglected. Now time comes, we should pay more attention. Say, modern education, very good, very useful. At the same time, India's own 1,000-year-old inner values through education, these must catch up, equal sort of level. That I think very important. So, your university taking sort of special sort of interest in this field. So we Tibetan, I always describe, we are student of Nalanda institution, Nalanda tradition. Those scholars say that if you examine very carefully, then I think the most sort of actually important part of Nalanda scholars or Nalanda institutions sort of knowledge, I think today only available among Tibetan scholars. No other. No one, Burma, Thailand, Bali, China, of course Sanskrit, but not much rigorous study. So, then Vietnam, Korea, Japan, all those recite like Heart Sutra, their own translation, but no rigorous study as we Tibetan do. So therefore, among the chelas of Nalanda tradition or among the chelas of Indian Guru, I think we Tibetan chela, I think we carefully, sincerely kept your ancient thought. So now, of course, we are very happy to make the presentation to you that you can choose Buddhist logic and Buddhist psychology as a science of mind. It is not as a religion. We learn this part of Buddhist practice. But itself, you see, can be separate. Just an academic subject, not religion. The how to pray, these things are religion. But Buddhist concept and psychology, these are, can be universal. So I prefer, you see, you as an academic academic institution, I think should emphasize this science or certain sort of philosophy without touching Buddhist religion. That I think important. I do that. I try to see, because of the follow that way. As a result, last 30 years, I had serious dialogue with modern scientists. And several recent decades, annually, you see this kind of dialogue. But I never raised the question of next life or question of salvation. That's resistant. We only discuss about, you see, inner peace, how important is training of mind, strictly secular. So I say we have no barrier. If we talk only in Buddhist way, then it creates barrier. So therefore, I think you should create, two ways. Some people may sort of have genuine interest towards Buddhist practice. Then, of course, you can. You can introduce, or you can give sort of a lesson or a teaching. But generally, purely secular, not touching religion. Take some sort of ideas from Buddhist concept, and then also a lot of sort of ancient sort of translation from India, like Bhagwan, Aryadeva, and also Nagarjuna, and Shankarashida's text. A lot of explanation about ancient non-Buddhist sort of philosophy and logic. So these, I think, really worthwhile. Carry some sort of more research, more study. I think we, as a yoga now, some I think positive because of the possibility we make some contribution. Your ancient sort of knowledge, ancient wisdom. So I'm really happy using this university. I think I mentioned yesterday, I think at least 40 years, I think since 30, 40 years, I have sort of desire or monastic institution. This, you see, institution, in reality, academic service center. Of course, they also carry some prayers, some these things. But the real thing is study. In Tibet, usually 30, 40 years study, including logics. And the way you study, use logic. And then also like that. So therefore, my desire, these are truly educational university, learning center. But we never develop. I'm very keen to see some sort of academic sort of exchange, academic work with modern sort of academic institution. Since 30, 40 years, I have this keen desire. Now you took initiative and with full collaboration with Sera College. So I really appreciate it. So I hope, your experience as a result of some participation from some more universities, different universities, for the time being at least in Karnataka, which is Karnataka state, then also Maharashtra, like that, more sort of acquaintance, more universities, I think can be useful, as I mentioned earlier. 1,000-year-old your tradition should be living, not out of faith, but out of reasons. As today, now already retired as a Pope, says faith and reason must go together. So here, I think, according to ancient Indian tradition, emphasis on reasons, very much emphasis there. That's very strong sort of tradition. So you should sort of discuss, you should sort of say, Kasota. More research work, that's very important. So that's all, thank you. So I'm very happy, very proud. Now already start this kind of work with full collaboration with some learning sort of the Monastic institution, and you also, I think, one university with great potential. So I'm very happy. So I am now already now nearly 78 years old. Perhaps another 10, 20 years I may live. So I will watch your progress. That's the one function, and some nice word, and then after that nothing. Whether go that way or this spirit is carried continuously, so that thousands young Indian got new idea, and through that idea, their way of life becoming life with principle. And then you become professions in different fields, including politics. Really become politician with principle, economist with principle, or businessman with principle, and government official with principle. Then all positive policy, all good things, really implement sincerely. Then I think millions of poor Indian, particularly the rural area, then get some benefit. Otherwise, it's just a few cities. Always expect those people who have money to build a lot of buildings, a lot of factories. Poor people in countryside still remain poor. India's real transformation must start from rural area. The rural area, much majority of the people in rural area, India basically farmland. So these young sort of students, please think vitally. India's success is very, very important for peace of Asia, and not only Asia but global level. India is the most populated democratic country, and a lot of traditional values there. Now you must make relevance. 1,000-year-old value, and today's reality, you must make relevance. Then become good. Otherwise, some of our spiritual leaders here, they carry some pujas, including fireworks, home, like that. But the public people still, not very, not clear sort of idea, the relevance. These 1,000-year-old sort of the rituals, these things, what useful day-to-day life. So I think you should take the essence of these teachings and make relevance day-to-day life. That's, I think, very important. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Tumkur University has been scaling greater heights in the past 5 months. It is worthy to note that Tumkur University has achieved accreditation from NAC, and also very recently a major share of UGC major and minor projects have been sanctioned to Tumkur University. It's all because of the divine blessings of His Holiness. Thank you. Now I invite Geshe Losang Nagadu to share a few words with us.